Hi all, so welcome back to my channel and another vlog. I firstly want to say I hope you are seeing me in crisp Technicolor HD 4K, whatever it is, I don't know, I think it's 4K, because I have a new toy which is very exciting. I've got a camera, I've wanted one for ages, and yeah, so here we are. I'll show you it at some point, or maybe I'll film the camera on my phone or something, but yeah, love it. So hopefully it's working okay and I figured out how to edit and all this stuff, because at the minute I've just got the camera and I don't really know what I'm doing, and it's actually quite a bit more advanced than I expected, so fingers crossed we are okay. But anyways, am I a bit close? I don't know, sorry if I am. We are here on a dreary Saturday. I'm just hiding in my car for a second. I really need to get on and get out and get going, but anyway, quickly wanted to jump on because I might not have time beforehand. So yes, dreary Saturday in January, and we are off to a show jumping clinic, so I'm very excited. I'm actually a bit nervous as well, if I'm honest. I think it's just because I always get a bit nervous before a clinic, and before a lesson probably, but more so a clinic, I think, because obviously there's other people there, and in this case it is at a new part of a venue that we've been to once before. So for once, it is an instructor I know. It's my instructor that I've been having dressage lessons with and I have jumped with before. Her name's Kate. She's a local eventer and really get on with her. I actually met her for the first time at a clinic probably a few years ago now. It was arena eventing. Really, really liked her. She had a really good read on Belle and just clicked well. So we had a good first session, and then I inquired about lessons, and she's not based far from me, so I've had a few now with her. I had my dressage lesson, I just said we were in a dreary January, it's February now. I had a dressage lesson in January with her, but unfortunately no one was with me, so I didn't film. But so that is a regular instructor, so that makes me less nervous. But we're going with a friend as well, which is really nice. So half the group will be someone I know, which always makes a difference. And we are heading to Hascombe, which, if you have watched my vlogs, was where I went to with the riding club for our show jumping show. Really, really nice venue, but that was outdoors, whereas today is indoors, so that's the new aspect of it. Obviously, I'm very grateful for that because, as you can see, the weather is pants. Yes, so that's good, but I always just get a bit nervous with indoors because Belle's a bit funny with them. And you know when you've not been somewhere and you don't know like what the jump's like, if it's like filler crazy, all these things. But I need to remember that I know Kate, she knows me and Belle well, so that's, you know, really good. That works in our favour as well, and just there for some fun. We've got a friend with us as well, Nancy on her cob Mara, and she's such a cool little pony. I'll see if she's happy to be in this vlog or not. You might see her, you might not. But yes, and then I think there's 2 other people that we don't know. So yeah, very excited. I don't want to waffle on for too long, but we are heading off, what's the time, in about 50 minutes, just under an hour. So I'm just going to get Belle ready, get her as presentable as I can. We'll see what stage she's in a minute, and I need to move the lorry around, hiring a friend, so move that round, get that packed up. Gonna go tacked up because, one, the weather is gross, obviously getting them off and trying to sort them out, and it's only round the corner, so it just makes sense, it's a lot easier. And yeah, I've got a new bridle bit combination today. Well, sort of. Bridle is back to a Micklem. I used to ride Belle in that. She always went well in it. I just changed it because it was a bit of a chunkier style for her face. So it was really aesthetic, to be honest. And I have really liked the collegiate Comfortech bridle that I jump in for a while. But with the bit that I have now, I just don't think they work together great. I want just as little movement for her as possible, and all the parts of a Micklem are fixed, they don't move, whereas a Comfortech is great because it's adjustable, but they do move. And with the bit, which is a Kimberwick, it just, I don't think it works. So we're going to try that today and see how that goes. I'm hoping it will be good. Yeah, I think that's it. So we'll go see Bellwells, see how she looks, and get ready, because as always I am close to not being on time. I'm not late, but yeah, so yeah, I'll go see her now. Hello, just wanted to quickly apologise for some of the audio on this vlog. Managed to get the mics to work, which I'm shocked about because it's the first time trying to use them with the camera, but there's some weird feedback in between, so I do apologise about that.
Good girl. Lots of noises. Lots of noises. Good girl.
As you can see, the camera angle is quite far away, so I think that's a little bit to do with the feedback on the mics. Unfortunately, because of that as well, it didn't pick up Kate's instructions. I hoped it might. I didn't know what the setup was going to be at this arena. I've never been here before, so I didn't realise that my camera buddy was going to be so far away. So next time we can think a bit more ahead on that, but I will try and fill you in on what Kate was saying. I was dealing with quite a spicy bell. You will see some of that in these videos. It doesn't come across as wild as it seemed, I think, because of the angle, but we started off with very small, basically cavalettis with, I think it was about 6 strides, but we weren't told the striding, just to roll through it, keeping the straightness. I think you can see a little bit of Belle's enthusiasm here. Yeah, that looked like 6 strides. Unfortunately, we were at the back of the 4 of us. We were all rolling through behind each other, which is never a good idea with Belle, but it's just how it panned out on the day, so I had to work with that.
Calm down.
Just hit me off camera there, talking to Belle, trying to get her to listen, but she was on her own agenda. So then we just changed the rein, mixed it up going the other way. Please do ignore the weird grey marks on Belle's neck. The reins have randomly just started rubbing. It's that time of year in winter where everything rubs weirdly, so I've got her some rain covers to stop that happening anymore. But yes, just trying to get her then to listen to my leg, or listen to me at all, really.
We are far too excited about it. We're trotting. We're trotting. Stop. Okay, I was trying to do it in trot, but...
Okay, so after that we have then moved on to stringing a few together. With Belle, my instruction was to make sure we stayed connected, and if I needed to circle to get her listening to my inside leg again, if she was ignoring, you know, the turn or the line I wanted to do, then do that. So that is what I did there after the 2 cavaletti type jumps into that one. That was definitely the theme of this clinic for me and Belle, was keeping connection when she is so keen and fiery. I tend to then take my leg away, which is obviously quite a natural reaction, but I need to fight that natural reaction because she still needs me there with her, and as much as she sometimes acts like she doesn't need it, she does like having that support and that togetherness, and it weirdly helps her stop running through the bridle as much. So this round I felt like I wasn't as effective with that. I still think, you know, we did come back together, moments like this and things like that were nice, but I definitely felt we were having those sticky last minute strides in front of the jump because I was holding and then not giving anything with my legs, so we just lost the power as well, and as I've said, the connection. So there was definitely moments that were okay, but this round, that was my feedback to Kate, and she completely agreed. She just said you weren't together during that round. I felt a little bit disappointed about the fact that I needed to be circling quite so much, because I feel like I've said this before if you watch my vlogs, but when I train with Belle, it's difficult. I'd obviously love to be training a more competition style round, but the Belle that I get on the day in training is usually means that I can't do that, which is a little bit like today. So, but I have to remember that is the point of training, to get that groundwork and get the feel of what you need for the competition. So hopefully I can feel it quicker, I can react quicker, and these things start to become more second nature. So I'm not being too down about the circling. It's necessary for the horse I had on the day. I don't know why she knocked that. I think she just maybe didn't pick up because the stride was fine. So we circled after that one just to get back together. That was me there not keeping the leg again. Obviously she's come back to trot. She's a little bit tired at the end here. This is our last round. But I was a lot happier with this one. We met things on a nicer stride, and I just felt like I got her back with me a lot better. So I kept repeating in my head, leg before hand, which for whatever reason works for me. And it sounds really weird, but I felt like I have my leg on, and it's not like she's coming back. She didn't really slow down as such, but we just felt together, which is what you want, really. So you have to work with the horse you have either on the day or just the horse you always have in general. But I was really pleased I managed to roll round to this without a circle, and we got a little bit under it, but it was still absolutely fine. It just felt less tight, and it was the togetherness. And even when we did need to circle, because that was quite a sharp turn, I probably could have actually gone to that, but I didn't. And once we had this second go, it felt a lot better. She still had a little argument with me, but we can deal with that. And the last jump, unfortunately it's furthest away, but felt really, really nice and looked quite big. I was quite scared of it, but really pleased. Overall, good pony. Hello. So I've got the ponies in the back. We have just loaded up to leave. Very good session. Ended up being 3 of us out of the 4 from our yard, which was really, really nice. But yeah, as you've probably seen, Belle was pretty on one, even for her at the start. But we managed to work through that, I think, for the best part. And just, again, when she gets like that, she doesn't listen to her inside leg, it gets quite difficult. So obviously while we're training, it's taking that chance to circle, get her back listening. I really was pleased with the last go that we had. So I think we ended on the best note possible, which is really good. And otherwise, yeah, it would have been nice to obviously start off a little bit less manic, but what can you do? We improved, so that's the main thing. I'm really hoping that I had a mic on while I was riding, so I'm hoping that these have worked together, but obviously first time using this, so chances are I think it would be a miracle if that actually did work. If it didn't work, I would have done a voiceover, so yeah. But we're going to head off back, and that's it. So thank you very much for coming. Maramu was a little star, Candy was fab as well, and the other horse was lovely too, so yeah, really nice. So we've really worked up a sweat. We need to reclip you, don't we? I'm not sure if I loved the bridle bit combination, but also it's hard to tell if that was just how she was today, because she did work through and stop running through the bridle and got better. So I think we'll keep trying it a little bit more, and then I'll decide whether I use that for champs or not. I'll definitely use the bridle, whether we go back to our roll a bit, I don't know. But yeah, I'm really pleased. So thank you so much for watching. I will be endeavouring to have more vlogs coming out regularly. I really hope I can try and do one a week and just get that consistency so you guys can see what we get up to even when we're at home. And yeah, I'll do my best. 2025 is a year I'm consistent, so we'll see. But much love and see you soon. Bye.